The Battle of the Atlantic, as Bill Buttell follows England's days on troubled waters. The Path to War continues tonight on Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
A singing pirate tonight at 7:30.
We are going to have the time of our lives on this honeymoon. I have everything planned down to the smallest detail, including a few surprises.
Oh, I love surprises.
But it won't spoil anything if I tell you one of my plans.
No, not at all.
Well, the trip will not only include the island of St. Eleonora, but a week on a chartered yacht, sailing the outer islands.
I love it.
Oh, there's one other thing. It's a gift, not from me, but from our old friend, Sky. He asked me to give it to you. If you remember correctly, you refused him the first time. I think you should take it. You don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, it is so beautiful. I love this coat. It's like an old friend. Well, what do you think? I mean, should I keep it? It's up to you, you know.
Of course you should. In fact, I insist.
Oh, goody. How do I look?
You look like the ravishing woman you are. Oh, there's a note to go with it. Salutations from Sky, I should think.
Yeah.
Are you going to read it aloud?
Dear Raven, I hope you'll accept this in the spirit with which it's sent, the spirit of friendship. I'm also hoping it will help you to forgive the injuries of the past. Above all, I want us to be friends. Especially now that you're going to marry my closest friend, Sky.
Is there anything the matter?
No, it's just, old memories.
Flight number 351 from St. Louis is now arriving.
Is your flight departing on time?
Yeah, I checked the departures when we came in. It's all on time.
Oh, New York. How exciting. I would love to be going to New York.
I'll take you next time.
Will you? Oh, that would be great.
Yeah. Why didn't you have Gunther wait around for you? He could have driven you back into the city.
It makes me uncomfortable having somebody wait for me like that. It's just as easy to take a taxi back.
You've got to learn to enjoy life's pleasures. I mean, there's nothing wrong with indulging yourself.
Well, I don't think I'm ever going to get used to a private car and chauffeur.
Doesn't take long.
Sky, can I ask you something?
Of course.
The other night you started to say something to me that you found very difficult.
I frequently find things difficult to say.
No, that's not true. That's not like you. You're rarely at a loss for words. That's why it seems so strange. I couldn't help feeling that whatever it was too painful for you. Was it?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by New and Rich Prell. New Prell puts the ooh in shampoo. And by Tide. The extra action in Tide means dirt can't hide.
How far does a mom have to go to get wedding kids clean?
All the way to Thai country!
Dressing for a wedding day.
But don't expect they'll stay that way.
There's an usher sitting on a supper.
Sauce-on babies, bib and tucker.
Extraction wedding kids need extraction Tide.
Just look at this wedding scene.
I ask you, will they
Ever get cleaned?
Go ahead and drop them.
Splash them.
Mash them. Claim your spot.
Tide gets it clean. Tide's America's favorite. From sauce to punch, Tide'll tough clean it. You've just seen it. Now here's your future grooms and brides.
Same clothes, same kids. Now Sunday clean with Tide.
Tide country!
Claim your spot. Tide gets it clean.
New Prell, that's who.
Now Prell's enriched to give a new kind of ooh. New Prell's feel.
Ooh.
In shampoo.
Now there's a whole new feeling to Prell shampoo, 'cause now Prell has a soft new fragrance.
Ooh.
Now Prel has special new silkeners you can feel while you shampoo.
Ooh.
Now Prel leaves your hair feeling soft and silky after.
New Prel puts the ooh in shampoo.
And what does that do?
Ooh. Ooh.
Puts it in a special new formula for dry hair, too.
New Prel puts the ooh in shampoo.
You know, Val, you seem to think you know me better than you really do. I mean, I'm not always that glib. What I was talking about the other night, I was going to ask you what you really think of me, and I guess I realized I was on dangerous ground. May I have another, please?
You were afraid of my answer?
I wasn't ready for your answer. Thank you.
Well, I can give it to you now if you like.
Val, I don't know how we got on this subject. I mean, it's hardly the time or the place. Parting doesn't really lend itself to real honesty.
I think I can be honest, Guy.
I really don't think this is the vein that we should be talking about. It doesn't seem to be going anyplace, so maybe we should be...
serious, Guy. All I was going to say was that I think you're nicer than you think you are.
You seem to think that I've got a pretty low opinion of myself.
No, I didn't say that. You have arrogance.
Well.
But arrogance covers up other feelings sometimes.
Oh.
Like not really being sure of yourself.
I see. Airport psychoanalysis. Well, maybe you should open a booth right next to the newsstand.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm not qualified to analyze anybody. I'm just a photographer.
You're a terrific woman, Valerie.
Thanks.
Much too nice
To what?
to be hurt by anyone.
Do you know someone who's planning to hurt me?
Well, no, of course not. But, I mean, you have been hurt by, well, Jim Diedrichson, for example.
No, that's not true. If anything, I hurt Jim. I never responded to him the way he wanted me to. I think you know the reason.
I've never pretended to be able to understand women, me and Sigmund Freud.
You know me, Sky. You know the reason that I'm not in New York with Jim right now. It's you. And you're right, this is getting pretty heavy for an airport.
Yeah. Gee, they should be calling my plane pretty soon.
Are you so anxious to go?
Well, sooner I go, sooner I'm back.
But not in time for the wedding.
No, not in time for the wedding.
It's really too bad that you're missing your best friend's wedding.
Can't be helped.
Are you sure?
What do you mean, am I sure?
Well, I'm sorry, Sky, but I can't help having the feeling that you really don't want to be at that wedding.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Yeah, well, this business trip came up awfully suddenly. There are other things, too.
Like what?
Well, a business trip without a business manager, for instance.
Spencer has got an awful lot to take care of here. And, I've got a lot to take care of in New York. And you know that I'd much rather be here with you.
You look sensational.
Oh, thank you. It was so sweet of you to allow me to keep this.
Well, there's nothing much else you could do. Sky was intent on your keeping it.
I know. It just makes me feel so prosperous.
Well, let me assure you, I may not be in a position to shower you with luxuries right now, but before our first wedding anniversary, I will have you swathed in sable from head to toe.
Oh, really? Sounds like you're getting closer and closer to this big business deal we've been talking about.
Closer and closer every day, my dear. It's now almost within my grasp.
Ian, you know, I really don't understand why you're being so secretive. After all, you did promise to tell me all the details on our wedding night.
Good heavens, did I really?
You certainly did.
On our wedding night?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'll be able to think of many more interesting topics of conversation on our wedding night other than my mundane business activities.
No. You don't get out of it that easy.
You know what amazes me? And that is that you're so interested.
I'm interested in everything you do, and when you don't tell me about your business affairs, I feel like you're leaving me out. I want to share everything with you. And who knows, I might even be able to help you a little bit.
Well, that's very sweet of you. And you're quite right. We should share everything. No secrets. So remember, you asked for it. I'll tell you everything. Every boring detail.
I'm going to be fascinated. As a matter of fact, I can't wait.
Well, good. Let's have a nightcap.
No. I'm very tired. I think maybe I should just go home and get my beauty sleep and get all my energy for all the upcoming events.
Oh, come on. Let's just have one.
No.
All right. This is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with you in it. It was generous of Sky, wasn't it?
Sure was. You know, I probably should thank him, shouldn't I?
Well, that would be the courteous thing to do.
Yeah, I should do it now while I'm thinking about it. Why don't you go out and get the car, and then I'll just call him real quick.
Yes, why not?
Yes, I would like to speak to Mr. Whitney, please.
Oh, well, hello, Miss Alexander. Listen, I'm very sorry, but Mr. Whitney is not here at the moment.
Where did he go?
Well, I drove him and Miss Bryson to the airport over an hour ago.
You're kidding. He went with Valerie Bryson?
That's right. Cute little blonde, you know?
I know. Where did he go?
Oh, well, listen, I really shouldn't be telling you this, but I did overhear him say that he was on his way to New York.
New York? With her?
Well, that I really couldn't tell you.
Gunther, you have to tell me where he's staying.
Listen, I think I've told you enough already, Miss Alexander.
I will give you $100 if you tell me what hotel he's staying in.
You will?
Yes, I will. I'll put $100 in an envelope and I'll send it to you. Please, please. Tell me. Okay. Thank you, Gunther. Thank you so much. Is it possible? Hello, operator. I would like to make a long-distance call to London, and please charge it to my home telephone number at the Monticello Arms Hotel, room 408, Mrs. Geraldine Sachs.
Another bowl of cereal.
It just isn't breakfast.
Another cup of coffee.
It just isn't breakfast.
A chocolate-covered donut.
It just isn't breakfast.
Without eggs.
Fried egg, old steak, scrambled eggs too. Soft-boiled sandwich, eggs till blue. It just isn't breakfast.
Without eggs.
The incredible edible egg.
Listen, there are lots of things you can take for a headache, and yet it's a fact that over 1 million of you every day choose this, the extra strength of Excedrin. That's right. You could have chosen another extra strength pain reliever, but you didn't. You chose the strength, the effectiveness of Excedrin. For 60,000 of you every hour, more than 1 million of you every day, headache after headache after headache, the extra strength of Excedrin works. When something works, that's what you use.
Flight number 23 is now boarding at gate number 6.
That's me. Well, listen, sweetheart, I'll give you a call and see how you do.
Please do. I'm going to be waiting to hear from you. How long are you going to be gone?
I'm not sure. I should have an idea after a couple of days, though.
Oh, God, I can't believe it. Look at me. Would you hurry up and get out of here? I'm going to cry. Saying goodbye always does it to me. I'm going to miss you.
Now, how much time can you spare for our little visit here, Mike, before your friends arrive?
There's ample time. Actually, they're personal friends and professional adversaries. The law partners, Nelson and Bannister, they're representing a defendant my office will be prosecuting in the near future. Odd situation, isn't it?
Awkward, to say the least. Seems like an odd hour for a legal scrimmage.
It might as well be 2 in the morning as far as I'm concerned. I have plenty of time to kill now that Nancy's off in South America, chasing a story about some international criminal. Now, if that country had extradition agreements with ours, he wouldn't be running free. Nancy could be doing the story from here, and I wouldn't be sulking in my scotch without her.
Well, she won't be gone too much longer, will she?
That's cold comfort at this point.
Well, I won't keep you long, Mike. I know that you want to discuss the matter of Valerie Bryson because you're concerned over her involvement in the Devereaux case. Now, I want you to understand that I share your concern. I have hated using Valerie as a dupe, but I still insist there's been no other way. She's been our best insurance for success in the entire scheme.
But once Devereaux and Raven are married, isn't that insurance policy no longer necessary? Why try to prolong the romance between Sky and Valerie?
No reason to prolong it, I suppose, as long as Sky and Raven remain separated romantically. As long as they continue to be aware of the importance of this whole thing.
Then why can't we cut this phony romance short as soon as possible? Say, right after the Devereaux wedding.
Yes, I'll go along with that. You can instruct Sky Whitney after the ceremony.
Well, I don't mind telling you that's one hell of a relief. But, frankly, I don't envy Sky the task of breaking up with Valerie.
Ah, nor do I. But look, your friends are going to be here momentarily, so I better get going. I thank you for the drink, and I'll be in touch.
A couple of familiar faces. Hi, Mike. Mr. Cameron.
Hello, Ken. I didn't know you two knew each other.
Oh, yes, we have met, I believe. Nice to see you again. Mike, take care.
Good night, David. Sit down, Ken.
Well, thanks, Mike.
Not often I get a chance to talk to Nancy's editor. May I buy you a drink?
Oh, no. I'll just finish what I have.
Tell me, how do you know David Cameron?
Well, he's the guy that gave us the lead on the story in South.
You mean the story that Nancy is following down there right now?
Yes. I guess he must be pretty good friends of yours and Nancy's. He gave me the information only after I promised to assign the story to your wife.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. Look, Mike, maybe I shouldn't have told you this because Cameron insisted that I keep it secret.
That's interesting. For what reason?
Well, he said he didn't want to be acknowledged as Nancy's benefactor.
Benefactor's not the word. It's more like manipulator.
Just for a second. Let me turn this chicken off.
The chicken?
We left it soaking.
Mom got spaced out, huh, Dad?
Won't the chicken taste greasy?
Not with Crisco oil.
Great.
Not greasy.
Told ya. Space cadets.
Crisco oil for fried foods that taste great, not greasy.
I was an ivory snow baby. What a soft life. My blanket was so cuddly. My best friends, my thumb and my Teddy. Even Teddy was ivory snow soft. Mom wouldn't have used anything else to wash my baby things. It's made from pure, gentle soap. I was an ivory snow baby, and my baby's going to be one too. Ivory snow babies have always lived soft lives.
One little spot of greasy dirt? Most cleaners full of strength could handle it. But my kitchen gets greasy dirt everywhere. So I clean by the bucket with Top Job. No leading liquid in a bucket's better. Now take pine oil. They're okay full strength. But pour them in water like I do and look. Top Job cleans the toughest greasy dirt better. Clean by the bucket like me? Then switch to Top Job. It cleans better by the bucket.
Well, this looks pretty good, Mitzi. The take so far this week is a bit over what it was our opening week.
Okay. I got one more here. Poppy, this is 7 or a 9?
It's a 9.
Yes, we have a 9. That's $2 more.
Yes, sir. I think we're gonna do okay here, don't you?
Yeah.
You. Ooh. Hello.
Hi.
You went away all of a sudden. Where to?
What?
I said you're off on another planet again. Why?
I'm thinking about Jody.
What brought that on?
Oh, a lot of things. Jody thinking about her sister. Gavin worrying about Jody because she won't ever see him again. And Cliff. He's so depressed because he doesn't know how to help Nicole.
Hey, that's a pretty vicious circle you drew there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see how one terrible thing affects another.
Hey, I thought you locked the door.
I thought you locked the door.
Sorry, mister, we're closed.
Well, that's okay. I just dropped by to see my little friend here. Hi, baby. I wanted to congratulate you on your place here. Wow, looks real nice.
No, Mr. Wagner. If you're going to start all that lovey-dovey stuff again, I wish you wouldn't.
Well, no. Hey, no, just wait. Listen, cross my heart, hope to die. I'm just trying to be friendly, and that's all. I just want you to know that, well, I'm sorry about the misunderstanding that went on between us in the past, and I hope you'll forget it.
Believe me, I'm trying to, but you are making it very difficult.
Now, honest, now, listen, I'm a changed man, you know, ever since a certain woman is out of my life. And listen, if you'd like to know just how much I've changed, maybe you'd be willing to go on a date with me some night. Listen, there's a real great place that just opened up here called the Video Disco.
I've already been there, and I don't like it.
Well, if you change your mind, let me know. I'll see you around, okay?
Not if I can help it.
Well, I'll just bet anything you can't.
What did he want? I didn't know.
I can't believe it. I can't believe that bald animal has the nerve to come in here. I mean, did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the guy you thought may have killed Nora Fulton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's my #1 suspect.
If you could go by looks, he'd be mine, too.
You know something, Poppy? Maybe I should have accepted that date.
What?
No. No, I bet I could get a confession out of him. Yeah. I bet that'd cheer Cliff up.
Come on, Mike. Sorry we're late.
Miss Bannister.
Hello, Mr. Carr.
Well, might as well get right to the point of our meeting.
I'll drink to that. Danny? Scotch and soda, please.
Ginger ale.
No, thanks, I'm fine. To begin with, I think you should know that people in my office are not at all pleased about the idea of a temporary insanity plea for Nicole.
How do you feel about it, Mr. Carr?
Well, on that point, I'm neutral, but I can't say as much for Tom Caldwell. He's the assistant DA who will be prosecuted.
Is Tom making angry lawyer noises?
Cliff, I don't want to advise you, but you should know you're going to get some very strong arguments against an insanity plea.
I don't see any other way to go. We all know Nicole. Her past is impeccable. I have a dozen witnesses or so who are going to testify to that.
Cliff, I know all that, but you've got to remember there are several things which point to premeditation. She planned in advance to get Nora Fulton into the studio. She arranged for the money to be paid. She set up the video equipment ahead of time for Nora's confession.
She is logically explained, Mike. The point is that at the point of the murder, at that exact time, she couldn't remember a thing. She obviously lost her head and wasn't responsible for what she did.
Cliff, I can... Cliff, I can appreciate how Nicole felt when she realized that all the trouble she'd gone through was for nothing. When she saw that Nora wasn't going to reveal the truth, something must have snapped. But whether her reaction can be called insanity or intense provocation is another business.
Well,
Cliff, in all honesty, I have to agree with Mr. Carr. Nicole's absolutely clean record and fine character are working against her in this case.
How?
Who's going to believe that a rational, intelligent woman like Nicole, in a blind moment, lost her sanity?
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, bop, bop. If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, bop, bop.
If you want it to last,
Tony,
get a real perm.
Tony.
The soft and lasting perm.
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, bop,
See how good you can look?
If you really want a perm, get a Tony. Real curl, real bounce, real swing, Tony.
The soft and lasting perm.
Real swing.
I love the crunchy wheat taste of Kellogg's Mini Wheats, but the frosting side agrees with the little kid in me.
The whole grain shredded wheat side, to me, is quite superior. The light frosting teases my girlish interior.
Kellogg's Mini Wheat cereals. Whole grain shredded wheat for the adult in you. Light frosting for the kid in you.
For me, the manly side of Mini Wheats is fitting. But the frosting's good, too. And I'm not kidding.
Not since the Hatfields and the McCoys
Buenos dias.
have there been neighbors like the Rodriguez and Kirkridge families.
What's your real name?
Jesus. Man's name is Jesus.
Isn't that something?
Condo opens tonight.
Here we are.
Hey, don't be so cavalier with that coat? These things cost a small fortune.
Oh, Ian, you'll just have to get used to that. I never hang anything up. It's a waste of time. You want a nightcap?
Oh, that'd be lovely. I thought you said you were tired.
Oh, I'll sleep late tomorrow. Brandy?
Thank you, my darling.
I don't know who that could be. Geraldine's supposed to be working late.
Are you Miss Alexander?
Yes.
Cablegram for you. Sign here.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know who this could be from. Oh, my God.
All right, what's the matter?
My stepfather, Ansel Scott, is dying. They want me to come there immediately. I don't believe it. The poor guy, he's in London all by himself.
Your stepfather, Ansel Scott, deathly ill and calling for you. Prognosis negative. If you wish to see him again, come at once. Cecil A. Grisham, his doctor.
Yes.
Raven, I'm deeply sorry.
You know, I have to go right away. He doesn't have anybody in the world but me.
Yes, but Raven, but the wedding's in a few days' time.
I know, I'm so sorry. I really am, but I can't refuse him. Please, you have to try to understand. We're so close.
Yes, of course, I shouldn't have questioned you. Of course, you must go.
Look, I'll just go and I'll straighten everything out, and then I'll come right back. We'll just postpone the wedding like a week or something. I'm so upset, I don't even know what to do first. I guess I should make some reservations. I'm gonna need that drink. Could you get me that? Thank you. Oh, yes, hello. I would like to make a plane reservation to London. This is an emergency, so I would like the first plane from New York.
Sinus headache case history number 88, Susan O'Connell.
I first got sinus headaches when I was 18.
Describe the pain.
It's behind my eyes. Terrific pressure on my eyes.
It sounds like sinusitis.
Introducing maximum strength Tylenol sinus medication, maximum sinus decongestant combined with maximum sinus pain reliever.
The pressure is gone. Everything is gone. I feel very good. Oh, I want to kiss you.
New maximum strength Tylenol sinus medication, maximum sinus medicine for maximum sinus pain relief.
Tonight, Natalie and Byron find time for love in a time of war in Part 5 of Herman Wouk's masterpiece, The Winds of War. Saturday, T.J. Hooker pulls out all the stops to smash a teenage vice ring. Then a former football star gets thrown for a loss when he makes a pass at beautiful Jane Kennedy on a special Valentine's love boat. After, Adrienne Barbeau could lose her head when she's granted her dream of living like a queen and winds up as Marie Antoinette on the eve of the French Revolution on Fantasy Island. Saturday on ABC.
Crime in America. It costs you money, subjects you to fear, degrades the quality of your life. And eventually half of all Americans will be its victim. Because it affects you, ABC's World News Tonight will devote 2 full weeks to crime in America.
Once a year, A&S brings you Stearns & Foster's premium quality bedding event. Save $100 to $200 a set now at A&S. Terrific.
I'm Roseanne Scamardello.
Responsible way to treat nighttime cold miseries for hours of restful sleep. New Robitussin Night Relief works fast to help you breathe easier so you can sleep. Works hour after hour to relieve sniffles, coughs, aches, fever. Trust Robitussin Night Relief Colds formula, a responsible way to treat nighttime cold miseries.